In this session, I am going to discuss the problems from exercise 5.3 on quadratic equations. You guys have known about the quadratic equation in the earlier classes. You have solved a variety of quadratic equations, and you have found the roots for quadratic equations. And you know that quadratic equation is a polynomial equation whose degree is 2. And you know that a polynomial with degree n has n roots. Okay, a polynomial equation with degree n will have n roots. So the quadratic equation is of the degree 2, so that it will have only 2 roots. So you have dealt with the real roots in the earlier classes, but you have learned about the quadratic equations may have imaginary roots also. That is decided by the discriminant value, right? So the discriminant d, okay, that decides whether the quadratic equation has real roots or imaginary roots. For any quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant. So if b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0, it will have real roots. And if it is less than 0, it will have imaginary roots or the complex numbers as roots. It will have imaginary roots. So in this section, the problems we are going to deal will always have imaginary roots. That means in all the cases, you'll find that discriminant is less than 0. Still, we'll check and then only we'll try to solve these roots. Then, what is the general formula to find out the roots? We know that for ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, it is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a is, the roots of a quadratic equation. So the plus or minus, we'll get two values here with the plus one for one value with the minus one value. So these two values are the roots of the quadratic equations. So if b square minus 4ac is greater than, that means under this root, if it is a positive value, you'll see that it has real roots. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that means if it is negative, then the square, any negative number under square root is an imaginary number, so that you'll get the complex roots, right? Now let us see that. So starting with the first one, x square plus 3 equals to 0. This can be solved in two ways, okay? So first let us see that x square plus 3 is equal to 0. So what is b square here? B square is 0, right? Here b is 0. So that the discriminant d is 0 square minus 4 into a is 1 into c, that is 3, which is equal to minus 12, which is less than 0. If discriminant is less than 0, it will have imaginary roots. So that let us see that x equals to minus b is minus 0 plus or minus b square is 0 square minus 4 into 3 by 2a. 2a is 2. Right? So this will give us, so the plus or minus root of minus 12 by 2. Right? This further I can write it as plus or minus root 4 into minus 3 by 2. So further I can write it as plus or minus 4 can be taken as taken out, or you can write it as root 4 into root minus 3 by 2. By using the property root a into b can be written as root a into root b, right? And root 4 is 2, therefore plus or minus, so root 4 is 2, so the 2 to get cancelled, will have root minus 3. This can be written as plus or minus root 3i. it can be written as plus or minus root 3i. We know that, right? Root of minus 1 is equal to I. If we have root of minus a, it can be written as I into root a, because root a into root minus 1. So it can be written as I into root a. I hope it is clear. Should I explain? See, when you have root of minus a, that is root minus 1 into a, this can be written as root minus 1 into root a, where minus 1 is I and root a is root a. So I root a. So that when you have root of minus 3, it is root of minus 1 into 3. So the root of minus 1 into root 3. So the root minus 1 is root I. Root minus 1 is I. So that it is plus or minus root 3i. So it has two roots. One is x is equal to I root 3 is 1, or x equals to minus I root 3 is the second one. Right? Now let us go to the second question. 2x squared plus x plus 1 equals to 0. So again, what is the discriminant for the second one? Discriminant is b is 1 here, 1 square minus 4 into 2 into 1. 4ac is 4 into 2 into 1, which is less than 0. So that it will have imaginary roots. So that you just compare this, ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. A is 2, b is 1, c is 1. Therefore, minus b is minus 1 plus or minus root of b square is 1 square minus 4 into 2 into 1, 4ac by 2a. What is 2a? 2 into 2. Just now I have shown this, right, with the value of x, minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a for ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So when a equals to 2, b equals to 1, c equals to 1, that we have to substitute here. What do you get? On simplifying it, minus 1 plus or minus root of, this is 8, 1 minus 8 is minus 7 by 4. So the roots are minus 1 plus or minus, in the root 7 I can write it as root minus 1 into 7. So that is by 4. And further I can write as minus 1 plus or minus root minus 1 into root 7 by 4. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus I root 7 by 4 are the roots of it. In other words, you can write it as minus 1 by 4 plus or minus I root 7 by 4. Also fine. Right? It has two roots, both are of complex numbers. Now let us see the third one. So the third one is 3x squared plus 3x plus 9. Let's see the discriminant. B square minus 4ac, 3 square minus 4 into 9 into 1. 4ac, c is 9, a is 1 actually. So 9 minus 36, which is equal to minus 27, which is less than 0. So that your x has a value of, your x has an imaginary value. So let us see that minus 3 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. You can take this value directly. Can I take? Yes, I can. Minus 27 by 2 into a is 1. Right? So this is minus 3 plus or minus. So minus 1 into 27, right, by 2. Further it can be written as minus 3 plus or minus root minus 1 into root 27. Again and again I don't need to write, but just I was showing you. So how it would be minus 3 plus or minus. So root minus 1 is I. So root 27, maybe we can write 3 into 9 by 2. So the root 9 is 3, so that it can be written as x equals to minus 3 plus or minus I 3 root 3 by 2 is your answer. Now let us see the fourth one. Fourth one is minus x square plus x minus 2. What is the discriminant here? 1 square minus a is 4a. 4a, a is minus 1 and c is minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. Plus 2 into minus 4 is minus 8. So this is 1 minus 8, which is less than 0. Your discriminant is b square minus 4ac is minus 7. Therefore, your x is See, let me write one more time. B minus B plus R minus B square minus 4AC by 2A. B square minus 4AC is nothing but this is the value, minus 7. So you can substitute that directly. For the fourth one, minus 1 plus R minus root of minus 7 by 2 into minus 1. So this will be, A is minus 1 here. Okay. You should take the values of A here. A is minus 1, B is 1, C is minus 2. Right. Therefore, you will get minus 1 plus or minus I root 7 by minus 2. Or you can write it as 1 plus or minus I root 7 by 2. These are the values of here. So you can multiply by minus 1, both numerator and denominator. So you will get it. Now let us solve the fifth one. The fifth one is, let's see the D. What is D? B square minus 4AC. What is B here? A is 1, B is 3, C is 5. Right? So B square, 3 square minus 4 into 1 into 5. That is 20. 9 minus 20 is minus 11. Right? So X is minus B is minus 3 plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC is minus 11 by 2 into 1, which is equal to minus 3 plus or minus I root 11 by 2. This is your answer. I hope it is clear. Now let's see the sixth one. X square minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So all things are just a kind of repetition. Okay. So B square minus 1 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 2 4AC, right? Which is equal to 1 minus 8, which is equal to minus 7 again. Now your X is minus B is minus of minus 1 because B is minus 1 here, isn't it? Minus of minus 1 plus or minus root minus 7 by 2A. A is 1, therefore it is 1 plus or minus I root 7 by 2. Right? This is the answer for sixth one. Now let's see the seventh one. Let's see what is A here. Root 2. B is 1. C is root 2. So now when you are trying to find out the discriminant, D is B square minus 4AC. Right? So B is 1 square minus 4 into root 2 into root 2 4AC. So root 2 into root 2 is 2. So that means 1 minus 4 into 2, which is equal to minus 7 again. So it's less than or equal to less than 0. Therefore, it will have imaginary roots. Let's try to find out the imaginary roots. That is minus 1 plus or minus B square minus 4AC is root minus 7 by 2 into root 2. Therefore, minus 1 plus or minus I root 7 by 2 root 2 is the required answer. Now let's see the eighth one. Eighth one is of, for eighth one, A is root 3, B is minus root 2, C is 3 root 3. They are the values. So let us try to find out the discriminant first. B square minus 4AC. Right? What is B square? Minus root 2 whole square minus 4 into root 3 into 3 root 3. Right? So what do you get here? Minus root 2 whole square is 2 minus 4 into 3 root 3 into root 3. So root 3 whole square, that is 3. 3 into 3, 9. 3 root 3 into 3 root 3 is 9. So that 2 minus 36, which is equal to minus 34. Which is less than 0. Therefore, our X is minus B. What is minus B? Minus of minus root 2 plus root 2 plus or minus root of B square minus 4 is minus 34 by 2 into root 3. Therefore, root 2 plus or minus I root 34 by 2 root 3 is the required answer. Got it? Yes. Now let's see the ninth one. Ninth one has a equals to 1, b equals to 1, c equals to 1 by root 2. Right? Let's see. When you try to find out b square minus 4ac, so b is 1 square minus a is 1 into 1 by root 2. Right? So this will be equal to 1 minus 4. I can write as 2 into 2. So that you can write as 2 into 2 by root 2. So the root 2, when you cut from one of the 2's here, that will give you 1 minus 2 root 2. So 1 minus 2 root is less than 0. Because 2 root is greater than 1, so that 1 minus 2 root is less than 0. So that you will have negative values. Right? Therefore, it will be minus 1 plus or minus 1 minus 2 root 2 by 2 into 1. So this 1 minus 2 root is already negative. So shall we write it as minus 1 into 2 root 2 minus 1? When you multiply this 2 root 2 minus 1 by minus 1, you will get 1 minus 2 root 2, now which is equal to 2. Now we can take this root minus 1 out, that is minus 1 plus or minus root minus 1 into root of 2 root 2 minus 1. We can write this, correct? We can write this, therefore minus 1 plus or minus root minus 1 is I, and this 2 root minus 1 now is a positive value. Okay, we'll get a real number out of it, and this is the required answer for 9th one. Now let's see the 10th one. The 10th one is x square plus x by root 2, that is d is minus b square, that is b square, that is 1 by root 2 whole square, minus 4 into a into c. A is 1, c is 1 here. Okay, x square quotient is 1 and 1 quotient, c is 1 and x quotient is 1 by root 2. You can see here a is 1, x quotient is 1 by root 2, so that bx, right, and c is 1. So you will see that 1 by 2 minus 4, 1 by root 2 whole square is 1 by 2 minus 4. So this is less than 0, but let me write 1 minus 8 by 2, which is equal to minus 7 by 2 less than 0. Therefore, our x is, what is our x? Minus b. Minus b is nothing but minus 1 by root 2 plus or minus. So root of b square minus 4ac, I will write as minus 7 by 2 by 2 into 1. We shall try to simplify it. X is equal to, maybe you can write it as minus 1 by root 2 plus or minus I root 7 by 2 by 2. And you can take I common here, and then minus 1 by root 2 plus or minus I into root 7 by root 2. You know, by using the property root of a by b can be written as root a by root b, right? So by using that we can write this. So now further you can take the LCM here. So you will get I root 7 by root 2 whole divided by 2. So that minus 1 plus or minus I root 7 by 2 root 2 is the required answer. It is the required answer. I hope you have understood. Yes. If you like this video, share it with your friends and spread the knowledge, and thank you for watching. Right? So keep visiting the channel to get more and more videos. Thank you.